Hi guys, my name is Cami, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another crochet vlog. This is what I made yesterday. It's a dog sweater. I used my own pattern to make this. It's the Cozy Companion pattern that you can check out as a video tutorial on this channel, or I'll just link the written pattern in the description. So this is my first project, 100% made in Poland. I think it turned out very nice. I really like the colors. I used up the equivalent of 2 skeins and a half, but the yarn I used was all label-less. I know it was Petaluda Standard, which is a Greek brand yarn. Yeah, but I don't have the labels, so I'll decide later if I'm going to include it in the April yarn label count or not, but it's the beginning of the month, so we have plenty of time to decide. The only thing I kind of don't like about this sweater is that I didn't have any nice buttons that would go with the colors, so it just has a pink button, but oh well. So yesterday I did go shopping and obviously I grabbed more yarn, but I did hold myself, I didn't buy too much. So we got one more Yarn jeans in the color number 78, which is a very nice rosy pink. And another very nice yarn is this one from Allison and May, Cotton Soft Cake yarn, which is 50-50 cotton and acrylic, 150 grams, 650 meters. It's very fine, so I think I'm going to double strand it. It should be enough to make about one top, I would say, maybe, I don't know. The thing about Action yarns, because Allison and May is a brand that is only available in the shops that are called Action, they like never come back. They stock them once and then they just discontinue them for some reason. And in my shop there are all the colors available of this yarn, which there are 4 or 5 different colorways, and there was only one skein in this very nice purple color. So I just thought I'm gonna grab this and see if I like it, and if I do like it I'm going to go back and get all the other colors, because this yarn is also very cheap. I only paid 12 PLN for this cake, which is the equivalent of a little bit over 2 euros, I think, or like 3 euros. Other stuff you can see over here at the door is hanging my mesh market bag that I made in the previous video, and it's full of chenille, which I'm going to actually show you. So this mesh bag is full of Allison and May chenille, 100% polyester, 300 grams, 200 meters, and it's just your typical very plushy, soft chenille. And as you can see, it's as big as my head. Those are giant, and I have 5 of them. We got hot pink, blue, nice minty green color, brown beigey thing, and a creamy white. So I would say it's a pretty good selection of colors. Here are all of them. I'm trying to get the thumbnail, okay. So I guess the plan regarding these giant skeins is to make some big plushies. I initially ordered them with the thought that I would maybe make scrunchies with them, but I'm not selling a lot of scrunchies, which is devastating, by the way. You should totally check them out. They're very cheap and very soft and very fluffy and very nice. But that was before I got to actually touch it and feel it. It's not as soft as it could be. It's more of like a blanket plush chenille, not like a velvety chenille, which I thought it would be for some reason. So it would be nicer to just use it to make plushies, so some giant amigurumi would be nice. I was thinking of a bathroom mat rug kind of thing. I think it's a very nice texture for that. Or maybe a very fluffy hexagon cardigan, or just a sweater or raglan, something like that. But that's not what I'm going to do in this video, probably. Because, as you probably remember, I've been to Krakow and I got a bunch of souvenir yarn from Krakow, and I said I'm going to make something for myself. When I was walking around the city, I saw a very nice Juicy Couture bag, which I really liked, but I didn't buy it and I don't have any footage of it. If I can find it online, I will, and I'll place a picture on the screen for you. But it was a very nice small tote that was like full signature Juicy Couture velvet, and it was just so pretty, and I really like the shape of it and I like the structure, and I thought, why not just crochet one for myself? It wouldn't be blue because I didn't buy a lot of blue yarn, but I was thinking I could use these colors to make a nice bag. The only problem with this idea is this is a very thin yarn, so I would have to either double strand it and use a 4mm because I want the bag to be like very structural and stiff enough to hold its shape, or I would have to get a very tiny crochet hook, which I don't have a lot of hooks with me because I only brought 3 sizes with me. Whenever I was traveling, I got a 4, a 5 and a 6mm, so I'll have to buy a hook to make it work, unless I can find some tiny hooks from my mom's stash, let's say, because my mom is a crafter too, so maybe we could invade her space and see if she has some. I don't know, but that's like the loose plan for today's video, is to design and make a Jessica Tour inspired handbag, pretty much. I might go crazy and do a tapestry of my logo to put in front of it, where the Jessica Tour logo would go. Honestly, I just thought of that and I think it's a great idea. It would be like, I would be a walking ad for my brand, which is a little cringe, but it's kind of cool cringe. Does it make sense? I don't think I'm making sense. So I am just going to go and look for hooks, and if I don't find any, we are going to double strand, which will probably mean I'll have to order more of this yarn, because there's no way if I double strand it I'm going to have enough, but time will tell. And also, if you're wondering why I'm not wearing my glasses when I'm recording, is for some reason my lenses look very orange on camera. Like, I have the fancy lenses that get darker when they are exposed to UV light and I am in front of a window, and for some reason they just look so dark on camera. Like, in real life they look see-through, but on camera they look orange. I don't know. And also, I forgot to mention, I got one more yarn from Allison and May. It's Revelry yarn. It's 40% polyester, 60% acrylic, in this very nice orangey kinda color. So we'll figure out what to do with this, maybe the next vlog. We'll see. So this is what I come up with. I wanted the bag to be at least big enough that I could put my iPad in it. So that's what I based my measurements off. And I am going to try to bring it to life. I will start using this colorful yarn, and I think I'll make the front and the back in this color. I thought of making the bottom and the sides in this light lavender, and then I'll make the stripe using this darker lavender. It might change, we'll see, but that's the plan for now. And I decided I'm going to double strand because I couldn't find any smaller hooks. The only one that I found that's very interesting is this one, but it doesn't say what size it is. It only says like CEL and either 06 or 90 over here, but it's definitely smaller than a 4mm. I don't know if it's quite a 2mm, it might be a 3, but because I am making a pattern for this bag, I want to be sure of what I'm using, so I am just going to double strand my yarn and use my old trusty 4mm. So I crochet the first couple of rows using the 4mm, as I said, but it's very difficult for me. I keep getting my stitches off of my hook partially or fully. I don't know, it's weird. So I'm just going to switch to a 5mm. I would switch to a 4.5, but I don't have one, and I did the last like 3/4, maybe even 5 stitches, I can't remember, of this row with a 5mm, and I can't tell the difference that much, so it should still be quite stiff. So yeah, I'm just going to switch to a 5mm. I'm going to frog this and do it again. I finished the first, probably front panel, and it fits my tablet very well. There's some loose space at the edges, which is exactly what I was hoping for, and I ended up using the 5mm. I chained 40 plus the turning chain, and then I did 40 rows of single crochet. It's all going to be in a separate video as a tutorial probably, and also I will release a written pattern, but that's what it's looking like right now. This is the yarn I have left. I need to weight it to see if it's enough to make another panel of the same size. If not, I'll have to order more. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. And the panel weighs almost 60 grams, and 2 balls together are 100. So yeah, that's not enough. I'll have to order more. So we are definitely not finishing this bag in this vlog, which is unfortunate. But I think I'll start working on the side panels and the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh my god. Update on the bag. I finished crocheting all the panels that I could at the moment. I ran out of yarn whenever I was making this panel, which would go to the back of the bag. So this will be the front panel, this will eventually be the back panel, one side, second side, and the bottom. I already did order yarn for this, so until it gets here, we are going to crochet something else. And I thought it would be cute if I crocheted another sweater, but this time it will be for my cat. And this is the color palette, and I'm pretty sure all of them are from Petaluda yet again, so same as the sweater that I made for my dog. So yeah, I'm going to make it pretty similarly to the first one. So stripes and whatnot, but obviously it's going to be much smaller. Here is my model, and here is the sweater. Oh, you look angry, dude. I just wanted to make sure it's the right size, and I think it's fine. Don't get me wrong, guys, he's probably not gonna wear it. He doesn't mind it. He actually likes blankets and sweaters. I'm just gonna make it, take a few pictures and shove it in the closet, probably. But I still thought it would be cute to make him one. So here we are. And yes, he is laying on a crochet something. To be honest, I'm not sure what it's called, but my sister made it, probably. So here it is, and here is the cat. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. How you doing? Hi, Peter. How you doing? I don't think the cat is having it. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think he's having any of that. Are you okay, dude? Are you frozen? You look frozen. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're going. A little bit. Lucy, you okay? So that would be it when it comes to today's vlog. We made 2 dog sweaters and we got quite a bit done on the bag that I'm trying to design. So I would say not bad. I took a bunch of cute pictures of my pets wearing the new sweaters, and I used up 3 skeins and a half of whatever random acrylics I had here. Most of them, if not all of them, were actually like the first yarns that I ever purchased. They just kind of stayed in my family home, so that's good. We're using them up. This is most of what I have left that I would love to at least use most of during my stay. I actually don't exactly know when I will be coming back, but it's not going to be soon, so hopefully we can figure something out. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, please leave it down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. I never do, but today I am going to ask you to subscribe and leave a like. It really helps me out. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok, and maybe take a look at my Etsy shop. Maybe you'll find something you'll like. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.